As we look at restoring and repairing the damage to the Oklahoma Capitol, we need to respect what currently exists, the architectural design, the materials that are in place. So we really start with an understanding of the historic building, making sure that we really have a sense of how it was designed, how it was built.
Everything that we do is symbolic, and this building really is a symbol of what we believe as a people. It's not by chance that the Founding Fathers picked the type of architecture, the Greek and Roman architecture, to symbolize a new republic. It's not by chance that in Oklahoma in 1915 that Solomon Layton chose that same type of architecture to say, this is who we are as a people. It ties us to the ideals of the past, but it also tells us where are we going into the future.
We're fortunate here in Oklahoma to have the original drawings of the Capitol. What we get out of that is really the original design intent that was put forth by Solomon Layton and his team of folks in designing the Capitol. So those are a helpful reference point for us to move forward, but we want to do it in the character, in the style, and in the flavor, and be sympathetic to the original design.
It adds a layer of complexity. Being a historic project, you have to be very careful about where you put things, how things fit into the structure. We want to make sure that we aren't damaging any historical items, that we're keeping everything that was original or is the original intent of the building. The expertise that we are gathering through our engineers and through our consultants is designed to help us integrate all that into a way that will look like it was from that period of time from the 1917.
This is a particularly distinctive project, this historic preservation on a really prominent and important building. So it involves a lot of investigation in the front end to identify what the issues are, what needs to be corrected. We're doing technically a rehabilitation to the exterior, so we want to put it back as it was and hopefully in some ways make it better. Our state capitol was truly a handcrafted building, and we need to have people whose experience and knowledge is equal to that of the folks who originally built this building.
You have to know the design process, you have to know the contractual process, you have code issues, you have infrastructure issues. I think infrastructure is a big, complex problem for this building.
We see ourselves as forensic architects and engineers working on a building. That means we're used to following the decisions that were made on previous projects and having to redo them, correct the problems that were created. So if you move too fast and you don't understand what you have and how to make the appropriate repair, you're just doomed to repeat history and create more problems.
We got to get it right for the next 100 years for the future generations. When you walk in this building and you look at this building, it's all inspiring. It's when you look at it and you realize this is the sacrifice that generation said, this is important to us. We were willing to sacrifice. This is what we have to do for the future generations. So when I stand on this project today in 2016 and we say, okay, what's the next 100 years going to be like? It's that same thing. What are we as a united people? What does that mean to us and who we see ourselves as today?